What if I told you there are SUVs still driving on American roads today that were never designed to be replaced? Vehicles built in an era when engineers cared more about durability than dashboards. While modern SUVs struggle with electrical issues, turbo failures, and warning lights barely after 100,000 miles, these old-school machines continue doing what they've done for decades. Start every morning and keep moving forward. These aren't just old cars, they're survivors. Built tough, driven hard, and still trusted every single day across highways, snow states, deserts, and back roads of America. Today we're counting down 3 legendary SUVs that refuse to quit. And by the time we reach number 1, you'll understand why some vehicles aren't just reliable, they're immortal. Number 3, the Chevrolet Tahoe GMT400 represents a time when American SUVs were built with one goal in mind: survive real life. This wasn't designed for luxury showrooms or touchscreen lovers. It was built for families, workers, ranch owners, and anyone who needed a vehicle that could handle daily abuse without complaining. Picture the late 1990s in the United States. Long highways, snow-covered roads, boats being towed on weekends, construction trailers hooked up Monday morning. The GMT400 Tahoe became part of everyday American life because it simply worked. Under the hood sits the legendary 5.7-liter Vortec Fo 8, an engine rooted in decades of Chevrolet small-block engineering. Pushrod design, no complicated electronics, no turbochargers. Just torque delivered smoothly and reliably. This engine doesn't chase horsepower numbers. Instead, it delivers usable power at low RPMs, which is exactly why it lasts so long. Owners across the U.S. routinely report 300,000 miles, 350,000 miles, even more with nothing more than oil changes, intake manifold gasket replacements, and basic cooling system maintenance. This engine isn't fragile, it's under-stressed. The Tahoe's body-on-frame construction gives it strength modern crossovers can't match. Paired with the 4L60E automatic transmission, the GMT400 handles towing, off-road trails, snow, and daily commuting without hesitation. This is an SUV that doesn't care whether it's hauling kids to school or pulling a trailer across state lines. It treats both the same. Inside, the interior is simple but durable. Thick plastics, straightforward gauges, seats that age slowly instead of cracking apart. And because millions of these were built, parts availability is endless and cheap across America. Any small-town mechanic knows how to work on one. Prices today range from $5,000 to $12,000 depending on condition. Rust is the main enemy, especially in northern states. But find a clean southern or western example, and you've got an SUV that can still serve as a dependable daily driver. The GMT400 Tahoe proves that simple American engineering, when done right, lasts far longer than anyone expected. Number 2. The Ford Excursion isn't just an SUV, it's a statement. Built on the Super Duty truck platform, this was the largest SUV ever mass-produced in America, and it was powered by one of the most respected diesel engines ever created. Imagine long-distance American road trips, massive RVs, horse trailers, heavy equipment, families crossing multiple states without a second thought. That's where the Excursion lived its life. Under the hood sits the legendary 7.3-liter Power-Stroke diesel, an engine designed before emissions complexity destroyed diesel reliability. Cast iron block, forged internals, minimal electronics, no DEF, no DPF, no fragile emission systems. This engine was built to work every single day, and that's exactly what it does. Owners routinely report 400,000, 500,000, even 600,000 miles with injector servicing, oil changes, and routine maintenance. The torque is massive, around 500 pound-feet, and it arrives effortlessly. This SUV doesn't rush, it pulls. Whether you're towing a heavy trailer or climbing mountain highways, the 7.3 Power Stroke never feels stressed. The Excursion's chassis is just as overbuilt. Solid axles, full frame, heavy-duty suspension, brakes designed for real weight. Inside, it seats up to 9 people comfortably, making it a favorite for large families and long-distance travelers. This isn't luxury, it's capability. Prices today range from $18,000 to $35,000, and values continue rising. Why? Because nothing like it exists anymore. The 7.3 Excursion represents peak American diesel engineering before regulations changed everything. It's big, unapologetic, and nearly impossible to kill. Number 1. The Toyota Land Cruiser 80 Series isn't just reliable, it's legendary worldwide. This SUV was engineered for places where breakdowns mean danger. Deserts, jungles, mountains, war zones. This wasn't built for comfort first. It was built to survive. Under the hood lives the 4.5-liter 1 FZFE inline 6, one of the most overbuilt engines Toyota ever produced. Cast iron block, forged internals, smooth linear torque delivery. This engine doesn't rush, doesn't overheat easily, and doesn't quit. Half-million-mile examples are common with nothing more than routine maintenance. Across the world, the 80 series served with the United Nations, safari companies, humanitarian missions, and remote operations where failure simply wasn't an option. Full-time four-wheel drive, locking differentials, solid front axle. Everything about it prioritizes durability over comfort. Inside, the cabin is simple, but incredibly durable. Controls remain functional decades later. Air conditioning works in extreme heat. Materials age with dignity instead of falling apart. This is a vehicle you trust your life with. Prices range from $18,000 to $40,000 and continue climbing. Because once someone owns an 80 series, they rarely sell it. This isn't just an SUV. This is automotive immortality.